If you are responsible for writing requirements for the content you help others create, you want to write requirements that are results-oriented, open to creative interpretation, and flexible enough to adapt to new information. Then you eliminate the most valuable tasks or content and intentionally reduce the amount of unfinished work at any given time. Before coming to Beyond, I worked on the marketing team for 3.5 years. During that time, I laid a good foundation in agile thinking. Last month, I hosted a webinar at Beyond on agile development for content creators. After a little debriefing, we agreed on 3 topics for the webinar: agile workflows, agile project management, and continuous content improvement. If you work on a content creation team, you should be on the lookout for ideas that will spark the eyes of your colleagues. Read on for a brief introduction to Agile for content creators and watch the full on-demand webinar. Recording here. Creating agile content depends on a fundamental change in the way we think. Look for authoring tools like Beyond that offer access control and editing rights so you can share draft content early in the creation process. By being open to different ideas and even crazy experiments with content, you give yourself the opportunity to discover a truly unique way to reach your audience. I used the technique of facilitating agile meetings, without an agenda, to ask participants what content they were interested in. We also began to practically explore how content creators, regardless of their discipline, could apply these principles to their creative process. Beyond was designed to enable team members to share information through engaging content. However, if none of your creators find the content engaging enough to enjoy creating it, you need to ask yourself what value that content will have for your audience. If you're managing a project, you can make it more streamlined right away by focusing on coordinating the work rather than defining it. When starting a content project, don't immediately allocate tasks and requirements.